was a reported earthquake last night about 101 miles offshore of Cape Canaveral, and it was reported at around 10:48 last night. It was a magnitude 4. There were a couple of rumblings, according to social media, from some folks near Palm Bay. Some remarkable stuff. That's pretty rare that happens around here because there's no major fault lines nearby either.
Well, everybody, welcome back. It is February 8th, 2024, and yet another very rare earthquake taking place in the United States, or at least close enough to where it's causing a lot of concern. And in just a minute, I'm going to explain why this is such a weird situation that resembles something that took place a few years back. All right, so let's go over some of the details of this earthquake. A rare 4.0 magnitude earthquake was recorded off Florida's east coast, taking place around 10:48 p.m. Wednesday night. According to the USGS, the quake was recorded about 100 miles off Cape Canaveral and about 6 miles in depth, so also a very shallow earthquake. And now this is where things get very weird. For those of you that remember, back in June of 2021, the US military decided to do an experiment which led to a triggered 3.9 magnitude earthquake 100 miles off the eastern coast of Florida, the same exact distance that this earthquake is being recorded.
Right now, a massive military explosion, the experimental explosion triggered by the Navy off of Florida's coast, and it registered a 3.9 magnitude earthquake. Look at that. The blast, known as the shock trial, an explosion meant to test a ship's ability to withstand nearby explosions.
And it wasn't just that. 1 month later, they did it again, causing another 3.9 earthquake on the Richter scale. It goes on to say and conclude that this was yet another experimental explosion located 100 miles northeast of Daytona Beach. So naturally, this was a very big talking point on the internet and for earthquake forecasters, and people legit wondering why the US Navy is trying to blow things up so close to home and seemingly causing earthquakes. And then, of course, as the media works, it was bled out and then replaced by other stories. But now we are sitting here with another very rare earthquake taking place either in or in the vicinity of the United States. I did some research here, and the closest thing we have to an earthquake of this size, besides those two experimental explosions and yesterday's actual earthquake, we have one other quake reading of a 4.4 back in 2013. So again, it goes to show just how rare these earthquakes are. Let's not forget, we just had that large 5.1 earthquake downgraded from a 5.4 in Oklahoma, super rare and super shallow, potentially felt by millions of people. This was also hyped up on the media recently. And then in the same video, we talked about that 1.7 earthquake reported in New York, which caused buildings to shake. So once again, I can't stress this enough. The attention and focus going into these situations is very different and very concerning. You know, it's been difficult enough as it is to try to figure out what exactly is going on in this world without the confusion of the media. But now that the media is all over these types of things, is this just another wild coincidence that a 4.0 earthquake takes place 100 miles off the coast of Florida, which is super rare on its own, but yet matches the information from 2021 when two different experimental explosions took place also 100 miles off the coast of Florida, causing the same exact earthquake on the Richter scale, a 4.0, a 3.9, and another 3.9. So once again, my friends, we are left with more questions than answers. What is taking place right before our eyes? And I think the biggest question is, are we dealing with some sort of natural earth activity causing this uptick in not just earthquakes, but natural disasters as a whole? Or is this another secret military operation? We got to keep in mind all the information coming out with UFOs and the disclosure topic. It would not be out of the realm of possibility to soon find out that a lot of these things are connected. Of course, as more info comes in, I'll share it all with you here on YouTube, or please check out the Instagram and X pages, which are linked in the info box below. All right, my friends, I hope you are well. It's going to be an interesting weekend. Please leave your thoughts and concerns down below. Shout out to Canada, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Stop right there, my friends. If you have not already, click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Click all and you will get all notifications from this channel. And trust me, you won't be disappointed.